Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Gents, it is a free exhibition. Champ Starbuck, #1 contender for the heavyweight championship, and it's free, free, free. Yes, sir, win up to $1,000 in gold. The champ will meet all comers. Oh, Sonny, stand that up for me over here, will you? Thanks.
$100 given away to any man who can stay in the ring with the champion for 1 round, 3 minutes. $1,000 to the man who can beat him.
Yes, sir, gents. Now, here's a chance for you to make a little extra change. You there. You look like a man that ought to be able to handle himself.
Where's this champ of yours, mister?
Oh, he'll be here this afternoon. Tell me, what do you weigh, mister?
215, that's before dinner. About 225 after.
Well, now, Mr. the Champ only weighs 190 pounds. Now, I'm sure you wouldn't want to fight a man that much lighter than you, would you?
For $1,000? Why, I'd fight one of my own mules for that. Your man better be here, like you say.
Of course, of course. He'll be here, all right.
Say, mister, is all that free? I mean, trying for that $100 and everything?
Why, certainly, Sonny. The exhibition is free, and it'll only cost $10 to try for the big money. See you all later this afternoon.
I'll be there.
I called for a drink. You better save your money, young fella. That man's a professional boxer.
Oh, well, I don't expect to beat him. I just thought maybe I could stay out of his way for 3 minutes. That's not so long.
That's long enough to get disfigured for life. Take Marshal Earp's advice and forget it. I've seen that man fight.
Well, I'd like to try it.
You say you've seen this fella Starbuck fight?
Yeah, in Wichita last year. He's good. Strong as a bull and fast.
Seems like a strange way to make a living.
Yeah, he makes a good one, too. I saw him take on 19 men in 2 hours. Now, one of them lasted the 3 minutes. See, that's $190, plus whatever his manager won, covering bets.
Hey, Bars.
Yeah?
That's Earp, the tall, black-haired one.
All right.
You think your fighter can handle him?
Oh, now, please, Mr. Moresby, let's not joke, huh? Champ will break him in two.
I hope.
Yes, sir, for what you're paying us, we can bust him up pretty good.
All right.
$172 or $173 at most. And Moresby sure hates him. I don't know why. All right, come on, get up, wake up. You can't sleep all day, you got work to do. Come on, get up. Wake up.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you look half-starved.
Say, did you ever run into that fellow, what's his name, Moresby?
Yeah. And the man Moresby wants flattened is the town marshal.
Frank, you got a short memory. You remember that deputy up in Abilene? He come looking for us with a gun.
Yes, but this isn't just a deputy. This is Wyatt Earp himself. From the way I hear it, if we beat him fair and square, he ain't gonna come after you with no gun.
And from the way I heard, he's pretty handy with his fist.
Oh, when you get through with him, he won't even have enough strength to lift a gun. Besides, if we bust him up pretty good, we get a bonus.
How much?
300.
How much?
All right, 500.
500. Frank, the trouble with you is you ain't honest.
Look, I don't want you using those knocks on anybody but Wyatt Earp. Too many broken jaws around here, and he'll get suspicious. Come on, give them to me. All right. Now get dressed. I'm going over to the saloon.
Oh, he's standing in front of the...
Hey, that's 200 pounds. 200 pounds. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
He won't make it. I bet he don't make it.
Oh, you won't make it.
Never mind them feats of strength. Let's get to the fighting. Come on.
Very well, gentlemen. The champ will now proceed to take on all comers.
That's right.
And the fee is only $10. Yes, sir, gentlemen, you got a chance to increase your money to the odds of 100 to 1. $1,000 United States currency for any man who beats the champ. And $100 United States currency for any man who stays one round. Now just take a look at him, gentlemen. He's an ordinary man like the rest of you. But he's willing to pit his strength and his skill against any one of you. All right. Now, who's the first one? The champion. Who is it? Here I am. Just put those on my friend over here.
Even if he was sober, that cowhand would get his head knocked off.
I don't know. He looks pretty strong to me.
Come on now, Bob. Get into it.
Looks pretty good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Now, who's the next lucky man?
Me.
Step right into the ring now, mister.
I got $10 so the champ can't drop him in 3 minutes.
You're covered.
Are there any other bets like this?
You'll win your bet, don't worry.
You get beaten. Hey, he's a little big for you, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, maybe so. I'd like to try him, though. If I had $10. Will he be here tomorrow?
Don't know.
Well, I need $3 more. Maybe I'll learn that at the livery stable.
What are you trying to do, scare everybody away?
The big slob made me mad.
Well, you can't afford to lose your temper.
Hey, Boris.
What about the marshal? What about Marshal Earp?
Marshall's got more important things to do. Come on, Wyatt. We've got to finish our work.
No, wait a minute. Our job's not that important. Anyway, all the action's here today.
Wyatt, please, don't get into the ring with him. He'll ruin you.
Look, I'm not exactly a stranger to the manly art, you know.
Wyatt, I'm telling you, the man's a professional.
Well, maybe the $10 fee's too much for the marshal. I'll tell you what, Marshal. The champ will waive the fee, just to show you he's a good sport.
There you are, Marshal. How do you like it? Not the money. Earp won't fight unless he knows he can win.
Wyatt, listen to me. You aren't so conceited that you have to accept every challenge you get. Is getting into that ring part of your job?
Let's go.
What are we going to do now, boss?
Have to try again.
You're going to stay another day, aren't you?
What for? Only took in $40, including the bets I covered. And he's eating up most of that right now.
I'll give you an extra 100 if you'll stay one more day.
Whether I work or not?
Yes. Except that you've got to agree to meet Earp, if we can get him to do it.
And how are you going to do that? The man just won't fight?
You haven't used the right approach. You've got to invite him into the ring in front of the whole town. Then if he refuses, you call him yellow right to his face.
Yeah, sure. I've seen men get shot for a lot less than that.
Not by Earp, you haven't. He won't shoot an unarmed man.
That $500 bonus still stand?
Of course.
Hey, you! Bring me another one of these steaks.
Oh, good morning, Marshal.
Good morning. Well, it sounds like you're enjoying your work this morning.
Well, it's not only the work. I'll soon have enough money to fight the champ.
Oh, is he still here in town?
Yes, sir.
You know, what Sheriff Masterson said to you yesterday was good advice. This fella's a professional. He could really hurt you badly.
Well, if I tried to beat him, yes, sir, but... Well, I've made a little study of boxing, and I think I can stay out of his way for at least one round. Now, I need the money. I'd like to get back home.
Well, you don't like it here in Kansas, huh?
No, it's not that, sir. It's just that, well, my family's in New York, and, well, I was on my way out to California, but things just didn't work out.
Oh. Well, look, I could lend you enough money to get home, then you wouldn't have to fight in it.
Oh, no, thank you, Marshal. I appreciate that very much, but, well, it's more than just the money.
Oh?
Well, I'm interested in professional boxing myself, and, well, this would be the best experience I could get, especially if I could win some money to boot.
Well, I wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Does he hear you?
Not yet. We better get started, make it look right.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I see plenty of seats, so make yourself all comfortable. Now, I see a lot of familiar faces here, so there's no reason for my going into great detail. Just want to know who's going to be the first man to challenge the champ. Now, as you know, for every round you stay with him, there's $100 in United States currency. And there is $1,000 in...
I'll try it, mister. Here's the money.
Oh, now, aren't you a little bit young for this sort of thing, Sonny? Come on back next summer. We'll be here again.
I'm ready now. Your sign said all comers.
The kid's right. Give him a chance.
All right. We have the 10, Sonny. You asked for it. Here are your gloves. Now go on over in your corner. There it is, right over there.
You're making a mistake. He's gonna hurt you real bad.
I'm gonna fight him, sir.
All right. But keep away from him as long as you can. And stick that left hand out in front of you. You might be able to last 3 minutes at that.
Yes, sir.
Get these on.
All right, now just give him some of the regular show for a couple of minutes and then drop him. You don't have to hurt him too bad. How you doing over there?
Ready.
Go.
Come on, champ. Show that smart thing. Come on.
Keep away from him.
Minutes up. Good boy, I thought you might be able to do it at that. Come on, we'll get these things
No,
off.
I'm not quitting.
You won the $100.
I'm trying for the 1,000. I might be able to beat him.
Okay.
What's the matter with you anyway?
He's too fast. He can't hurt me, but he's too fast.
All right. All right, then we've got to use these. No, we're not made of money. It's already cost us 100.
Start some action.
All right, I got some betting money here. Anybody like that kid? I'm still betting on Starbuck. What do you say?
I got you, mister, right over here.
I got it. What do you say?
Right over here, mister.
You ready, son?
Let's go.
Ready, Jack?
How much?
Come on, go!
Come on, Stay with it. Baby, come on.
Give me a hand. Put him on the bench. Take it easy with him. Take it easy. Take it easy. Pull him down with him. Now, just take it easy. Just take it easy.
Ribs feel broken. Marshal, listen. He didn't hit me that hard.
Huh?
There's something in his glove. I'm sure of it.
Get you over to the doctor. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
See that he gets there. Right.
Hey, wait a minute.
I've waited long enough. Go on.
Go ahead, challenge him now.
Doesn't look like I'm going to have to.
Do it anyway.
Well, Marshal, you going to fight me anyway?
Sure don't.
Or you yellow like everybody's been saying?
Let me see your hands, Starbuck.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Let me see
Marshal.
your hands. Let me see the other one. You know, I've met a lot of miserable men in my business, Starbuck. Quite a few cowards. But none of them as bad as you. Now, I've never said this to anyone before, but I'm saying it now. If I ever catch you in this town again, I'm liable to shoot you down like a mad dog.
I believe you. Since we're talking so plain, Marshal, I got a few things to say, too. You're no different than 100 gun slicks I run into around this country. Take them guns off and you ain't half a man.
Do we still get that 500?
Of course.
One time the marshal's going to get away.
We're not fighting your rules now. No gloves, no rounds. One of us is going to walk away from here and the other's going to be carried away.
That's fine with me. Wait a minute, what about him?
Worry about him. Take care of yourself.
Mr. Masterson, it looks like the champ would like a fair fight for a change. You take off your guns.
I've got
ain't fighting no kid now, Starbuck. Let's go, mister. Come on, get him.
to miss the best part.
I told you one of us was going to get carried out of here. You carry him out. And don't even show your face in this town again, either of you.
All right, Marshal.
Hey, just a minute. It's a matter of $100 to that boy who stayed around with your ex-champ.
We better get out of here.
All right, that's all I got. Better collect the rest from Moresby. Promised us $500 if we chop you up.
Moresby!
Come on, champ.
I need $65 from you. Thank you, Mr. Moresby. Now, the next time you feel I need a beating, I hope you'll try it yourself. I'll be happy to accommodate you. Now, in the meantime, I suggest you make your headquarters in some other city.
Hello, Marshal Earp.
Oh, hi, fella. How do you feel?
Oh, not too bad. Doc McCarty said I cracked one of my ribs. He's got me so taped up I can hardly breathe.
Well, say, here's the money you won.
Oh, thanks very much, sir. Sheriff Masterson was telling me about your fight. I sure wish I could have seen it.
Well, it's a lot of fun while it lasted, I'll have to admit that.
Well, now you know how I feel about fighting and why I want to be a professional.
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, I wish you a lot of luck. I hope I'll be hearing a lot about you someday.
You will, Mr. Earp. Well, thanks again for everything.
Well, say, by the way, if I'm going to be following your career, I ought to know who you are. Just occurs to me I never did get your name.
Oh, Fitzsimmons, sir. Bob Fitzsimmons. Well, thanks again. It was nice to have known you both.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
All right, Shorty. You're packing the equalizer. Let's see how much of a man you are when you've got a gun.
Start for yours. You're slow, Ringgold.
Did he draw that quick?
Seems like he did, Johnny. He was putting his gun back in the holster before I saw his hand move.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien. It is estimated that Wyatt Earp took part in more than 100 gunfights during his career as a Western Marshal. He was fast because he had to be, but he shot only in line of duty, and he always tried to disable his man rather than kill him. Marshal Earp had no relish for gunfighting, and he scorned the drink-crazed amateurs or criminal psychopaths who gloried in shooting it out with Colt 45s. They made his job as Marshal of Dodge City the most dangerous on the frontier. Thus, when Wyatt met up with Guns McCallum, he thought he knew just what kind of trouble was heading his way.
All right, free beer. Free beer. Everybody drinks on Jim Kelly. Step right up and get him, fellas. Everybody drinks. Belly up. Belly up, fellas. And then I want you all to come right on inside. I've got everything in the line of hardware. And a fine collection of guns. Don't forget that.
Call me a circus midget. Turn me loose. I'll fight that fella. I'll go back in there.
No, you're not. Come on. He's too big for you. Kelly!
Kelly! Kelly! McCallum, in trouble already. Bring him into the store. Come on. Was he picking a fight?
Yeah, with a cowhand that weighed 100 pounds more than he did.
That's all I need. My gunsmith in jail on opening day. Well, all right, fellas, just finish your beer and the store will be open in a minute. Now, you promised me no fight. Now, what is this?
The man called me a circus midget. I don't take that from anybody.
Now, hush now. It's no disgrace being a trifle undersized. I'm not so big myself. Now, Wyatt, if it'll help his case any, McCallum's from your old hometown of Monmouth, Illinois.
Monmouth, huh?
I don't ask no favors on that account.
Oh, McCallum. Say, aren't you the same McCallum that fought in the war with my brother Jim? They called you Guns.
That's right.
He was a sergeant with the Warren County Blues.
I don't ask no favors on that account either. What's the fine?
Well, I'll tell you, there's no fine, Mr. McCallum. You're needed outside. You and I have a little talk.
Fine. He was the best gunsmith in Kansas City.
Or anywhere else.
See there, Wyatt? Big-headed and feisty. Now see if you can talk some sense into his head.
Your granddad, Judge Earp, tried that. How is the judge these days, anyhow?
Well, he's feeling pretty chipped, last I heard.
I warned Mr. Kelly when he hired me in Kansas City. I don't take no lip from anyone. If a man's too big for me to whip with my fists, I got the equalizer.
Oh, Remington, huh? You mind if I take a look at it?
No. I think it's a better gun than that thing you carry.
Well, they're both fine guns, but you're welcome to your opinion. Say, you got this all ticked up like a Swiss watch. Yeah, and you got your grips counterweighted, too, huh?
That's right. And that way it ain't barrel heavy. Where'd you get that cannon?
Well, that's a special gun that Mr. Ned Buntline had made up by the Colt people. It's very fine for long-range shooting.
Well, I don't want to hurt your feelings since you're an Earp from Monmouth, but if I were you, I'd get an open front holster.
What's that?
It's my own design. I ain't got it patented yet.
You're right, Mr. McCallum. Don't trust anybody. Well, say, how are things back at the college?
Monmouth College?
Mm-hmm.
Well, didn't your folks write you?
Not lately.
Oh, well, a judge put your younger brother Morg in there. Study law.
Oh, all right.
Sure.
When was that?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Cousin Joe Curtis, he wrote me about, 10 days ago. And he said that Willie Russo...
The store's open. Come in, one and all. Everything in the line of hardware and a special gun department presided over by Mr. McCallum. Oh, where is that fellow?
They must have ducked out. You got a nice place here, Mr. Kelly. Good luck to you.
Yeah, well, what's the hurry, Wyatt? Stick around. Let me show you around.
Of course that cowhand called me a midget.
Ease off, half-pint.
Where is he?
Right here, you little squirt.
Drop that gun.
Hold it! Give me that.
Was it a fair play?
Yeah. Nosy fired and missed. Half-pint was slow, but he didn't miss.
Who are you calling slow?
Never mind. I'm gonna have a little talk with you. Couple of you men pick him up. Take him over and get him patched up. It's not just that you're from Monmouth. It's, well, you're working for Jim Kelly, and he's a good friend of mine. Well, look, Mr. Kelly is trying to make a new start here after losing Miss Dora. Did he tell you about her?
No, he didn't.
Well, Miss Dora was killed by a hoodlum from Texas the night before the wedding. Broke Kelly's heart.
I'm sorry, but I don't...
I'm not asking you to be sorry. I'm just asking you to quit thinking like you do. This equalizer thing.
What's the matter with that?
It'll get you killed. That's what's wrong with it.
Why do you say that?
Because there is no such thing as an equalizer. And you think packing a gun like that is going to even things up?
It sure will.
No, it won't. Men are no more equal in their speed with a gun than they are with muscle and fist-fighting ability.
I took that big cowhand, didn't I?
You think you're fast. Well, let's see how really fast you are.
All right. Go ahead, draw.
No, I'll wait for you.
I don't claim to be as fast as you are.
You're not fast at all, Mr. McCallum. I wasn't even trying to hustle.
I'm as fast as the average man.
Well, that's not fast enough. The way you pick fights, you're not always going to pick the average man, not here in Dodge, anyway.
I got a few tricks. I can speed up my draw. Please, Marshal, is it all right if I leave?
Look, will you just do me one favor? Next time a man says something to you about your size, will you come talk to me first? Tell me about it before you go for your gun?
Why?
Because Mr. Kelly needs you. He can't run a gun shop without a gunsmith.
And I'm supposed to take anything off of these drunks just to please Mr. Kelly? No, thanks.
Well, that about does it, Gordon.
Yes, sir. Good night, Mr. Kelly.
Good night.
Evening, Marshal.
Evening. Mr. Kelly, just got your message. Something wrong?
I got something. Guns left it for you. Too bashful to give it to you himself.
Something new, huh? Say, Mr. McCallum's got a good idea here. He should patent it.
Is it really faster?
Oh, yeah, it would be if a fella got used to the new motion.
Guns made 2 of them.
2? Why?
He's gonna use the other one himself. Now, what am I gonna do about that fella, Wyatt? I hate to lose a good gunsmith, but I can't have him going around picking fights.
Yeah, I know. Well, I wrote to my grandfather in Monmouth. He and Jim should know all about the fella. You know, maybe something happened to him back there that set him off on the wrong track.
You mean this equalizer notion?
Yeah. You know, I sure wish that Mr. Tom Jefferson had made it a little plainer when he wrote all men are created equal.
How you mean?
Well, all men are equal in the good Lord's sight. But they sure ain't equal the way this world looks at them.
That's right. But how are we going to convince Guns McCallum?
I don't know yet.
It's like a curse was on me. He fixed 3 pistols and 2 rifles this afternoon. He's a genius.
Marshal!
But he's got the...
Marshal! They need you at the Alamo Saloon.
McCallum again?
Yes, sir. Just shot another cowhand.
You stay here.
Was Guns hurt?
I don't know.
He hit bad?
No, a little shrimp got him in the leg.
All right, what happened this time?
Tex punched Shorty, and they both went to the rack for their guns.
I was faster. I used my quick draw rig.
Let's go to jail. Come on.
What? It was a fair fight. Ask any of them.
Shut up.
I can keep you in jail for 24 hours at my own discretion. Come on.
Thanks, sir.
Right. Like that. He was a whole lot smaller.
Can't you let him out in time for work in the morning?
Nope. Not until he promises not to wear a gun.
Sure, and get my nose busted by one of Tex's friends? The marshal's a 6-footer. The boys tell me he's real handy with his fists. He doesn't understand my problem.
Well, you can't fight the whole world, Guns.
You can't even fight Front Street here in Dodge. And you're still slow, even with that trick holster.
With this, I'm as fast as you are. Kelly, I've got the real equalizer now. When he says draw, we draw, right?
Right.
Draw.
How could any man be that fast?
Well, I tell you, Mr. McCallum, I was hustling a little bit that time. But I think you got a good idea there with that holster, and I want to thank you very much for the one you gave to me.
I gotta think of something faster.
No, just stop being a fool.
Don't call me a fool.
Well, you're not big enough for fisting men, and you're not quick enough to gun them. Well, what does that matter? You're a great gunsmith. Isn't that enough? Wyatt, tell him what you told me about all men being equal only in the sight of the Lord.
Well, he knows that. Just won't accept it.
It ain't fair to be born both slow and small.
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. McCallum, in my humble opinion, the good Lord isn't interested in fist fighting and gunfighting. He wants a man to be big inside. Well, you see, fighting's kind of like making more money than you need. They're both mighty low occupations. You can tell what the Lord thinks about them. Fighter's flesh goes to feed the worms, and money often goes to worthless heirs.
I never heard a priest or a preacher sum it up so good. Now, come on, Guns. Admit you've been wrong and promise Wyatt to quit this tomfoolery. He's got a whole bench full of work waiting for him in the morning.
All right, Marshal. I give you my word. I won't get in any more trouble.
Good. You're released.
I'll be giving a thanks offering to both churches in town.
Quick one.
Yes, sir, Mr. Ringgold. Haven't seen you around town much.
You got a church deacon for a marshal. A man would be a fool to come to Dodge for a good time. Uncle Dave still fixing guns?
No, he sold out to Jim Kelly.
I knew it. 30 miles of hard riding and no gunsmith in this miserable cow town.
Well, Kelly's got a gunsmith. Shorty McCallum.
Any good?
Kelly swears by him, but he's quick-tempered, Mr. Ringgold.
I don't care about his temper. Just so he can put a new trigger spring in a Colt.
Oh, he can do that, I reckon.
Howdy. You must be Mrs. McCallum.
Yes. You must be Marshal Earp.
Yeah, that's right, ma'am. What's your step there?
Thank you. Your grandfather wired me in Kansas City. Is Perry... Is my husband still here?
Yes, but I think we'd better have a little talk first over at the hotel.
He isn't in any trouble.
No, ma'am.
Thank goodness. Or maybe I should say thank the whole Earp family.
Well, Monmouth people are our folks. We'll have a lot to talk about. Oh, are these your grips?
Yes.
Yeah. Hotel's right over that way, ma'am.
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you Johnny Ringgold from down in San Antonio?
That's right.
Well, I'm Jim Kelly.
Howdy.
You can trust Mr. McCallum to fix you up. He's one of the best.
That's good to know. I can throw some trade his way.
Fine.
It's just the trigger spring, ain't it?
Mostly. But you've been fanning this.
Yeah, we horse around with tin cans.
This gun won't take fanning, mister. Look. It shaved some lead from the bullets.
Yeah.
You may need a new ratchet and a new cylinder.
How long will that take?
A couple hours.
All right. Much obliged, Shorty.
Wait a minute. You sprung the ejector rod casing.
Anything else?
Yeah. You've been firing hand loads in this.
Occasionally, why?
Well, you fired a hand squid, it stuck in the barrel, you fired another one right on top of it. Look. Feel that bulge?
You trying to promote me for a new barrel?
Take it to another gunsmith.
Just like that, huh? Fix it, Shorty. I don't care if it costs more than you, and I'm used to this gun, so you fix it.
I don't think I want to work on your gun, Mr. Ringgold.
Why, you little sawed-off runt. I said fix it!
Mr. Ringgold, McCallum. Now, what's the trouble here?
He says he won't fix my gun.
Trouble? Again? Well, just leave the gun, Mr. Ringgold. He'll get to work on it right away.
He'd better. I'll be back in a couple of hours. Have it ready.
That's Johnny Ringgold. He's a killer. You trying to commit suicide?
I ain't afraid of him. I gave you and Earp my word. I'll try and fix it.
Now, that's acting sensible.
And we just never had a peaceful day. It's not my fault I'm bigger than he is. Not that I ever cared about size or what people say. But I knew he was sensitive about it. Maybe he should have married a small woman. But I love him, and here I am.
Well, did you leave Mr. McCallum, or did he leave you?
I left him.
Now you want him back?
Yes. I traced him to Kansas City, and I wrote Judge Earp. That's how he was able to wire me about his being here in Dodge City. Do you think we can make it up?
Well, he's got a lot of pride. Too much pride. He's already wounded 2 men in gunfights.
Kind of me, I guess.
Why do you say that?
My refusal to understand his grudge against life.
You know, Grandpa Earp used to tell us boys that the unfairness of life was just one more good reason for believing in God. Would all be evened up in his own good time. Look, I think I better talk to Mr. McCallum. He'll know it was a put-up job your being here, and I want him to blame me, not you.
Thank you, Mr. Earp. I'll wait here and hope.
Back room. Got a rush job, wife.
Well, I won't take too long.
Marshal?
I, got some news for you.
What?
Your wife's in town.
Oh?
Yeah, I sent a wire to my grandfather in Monmouth. He got a message to her. I guess she can bawl me out for meddling.
Why'd she come?
She wants to kiss and make up. Well, that is, if you're willing.
I'll have to think it over.
Well, she expects that. She's waiting for you over at the Dodge Hotel.
She feels sorry for me, huh?
No, she doesn't. Why should anybody feel sorry for you? You're enjoying good health, aren't you? You got a job with one of the real men here in town. No. The only one that pities you is you. I'll see you later.
White, McCallum almost had a fight with Johnny Ringgold.
Oh, no, not him. Fast gun and a good time.
But Guns remembered his promise. He calmed down and agreed to work on Ringgold's 45.
Good for him. Thought I was going to have to arrest Mr. Ringgold.
Oh, no. You be polite to Johnny. He can send me a lot of customers.
If you'll be polite to me.
Guns, you finished it?
Yeah, all except the barrel.
Why not the barrel?
Factory didn't send any 5.5-inch barrels. Anyway, I couldn't put in a new barrel in less than half a day.
Well, we'll explain to Johnny that...
You explain to Johnny. I'm going to meet someone at the hotel.
Now...
If I stay here, I'll get in a fight with Ringgold. Is that what you want?
No. I'll handle it.
Hello, Martha.
Hello, Perry.
It's been a long time.
Yes, it has. Well,
I never lied to you, Martha. I want us back together again.
So do I. Very much.
But you've got to hear the rest of it. I walked away from a fight just now.
You must have had your reasons.
With a gunfighter named John Ringgold. I left Mr. Kelly to argue with him.
Mr. Kelly, he won't get hurt.
I don't know. But Marshal Earp says I should quit fighting. What do you say, Martha?
With fists and guns, yes. But deep inside you, never stop fighting. Not for yourself, or me, or anyone that the world tries to bully.
All right, Martha. Let's leave this town.
And don't think you can make excuses for Shorty. I told him to have the gun ready when I came for it.
I told you, he couldn't. The factory didn't say...
How do you know? Shorty could have a dozen barrels stashed away.
No, Mr. Ringgold.
Save your breath. I've got another gun that works real good. Where can I find Shorty?
I don't know. You see...
Never mind. I'll find him.
Gordon, go tell Wyatt the Ringold's looking for McCallum.
Yes, sir.
Oh, here they come now, Perry. Will you relax?
Wait here, Mother.
Perry,
He wasn't so little, I'd...
Stop that! Keep out of this, Martha! It's only fair to warn you, Ringgold, I've got a gun.
Oh, you have? Well, draw it. I'm waiting, little man.
Start for yours.
All right.
Perry, are you hurt?
No! Is that your gun? No, sir, it's his.
Did he try and draw on you?
He most certainly did. He slapped Perry's face. Perry warned him he was armed, but he started to draw his pistol from his belt. Perry shot first, but it was in self-defense.
All right, some of you men pick him up, take him over to the dock. Rest of you men, break it up. Go on, break it up. You used a head and gun, huh?
Yes, sir. A new rig of mine.
You think this makes you equal to him as a gunfighter, huh?
No, sir. Just tricky.
Well, Mr. McCallum, I'm going to have to keep you in jail for a while.
Jail? Why should he go to jail?
Because Ringgold's got at least 12 friends in this town. He can't kill them all.
But Perry only shot him...
Martha. He's doing this for my own protection. Don't argue with Marshal Earp.
All right. Just as you say. But it isn't fair. Why do these things always happen to us?
Well, ma'am, that's about the way things usually turn out. Could have been worse. This string might not have worked. You'd have been a widow.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
What are you going to do?
You hear that mob out there?
You are going to save Hurley.
I don't know. He and Doc started this, right?
Mr. Earp, they had to. Hurley needs the experience. Look, his whole career depends on his learning the real West. Can't you understand that?
He didn't have to start a riot. Al, you go fetch the prisoner. We'll turn him over to her folks.
No. No, I'll go out there myself. They can shoot me.
They're just drunk enough to do that. You cover me.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Marshal Earp thought he had Dr. John H. Holliday safely established as a patient in a Colorado sanitarium. Doc needed a rest to cure his lung trouble, and Wyatt needed a rest from Doc and his cantankerous warfare against the respectable citizens of Dodge City. But a greenhorn by the name of Hurley Abbott caused a new battle in the war between Holliday and Dodge, with Wyatt in the middle.
Hurley, stop it! Hurley, get off, please! He's going to throw you and stop you! Hurley, get off! Oh, Hurley, are you hurt? Oh, darling,
I'm all right.
Oh, you wicked...
No, Etta, no. He just didn't want me to ride him.
Come on, honey. Let's get out of the corral.
Others, huh? Well, I've seen enough.
Hugh, Hurley and I are engaged.
No. You're leaving, Mr. Abbott.
Don't you dare hit him.
Easy now, Etta. Mister, there's a train out of Dodge City in about 2 hours. You got just about time to catch it.
I'll leave your property, Mr. Jackson. But I'll stay in Dodge.
That's right, Hurley. And I'll see you in Dodge.
Right.
Uncle George, Hurley's an artist, and he's going to be famous someday. But you just can't understand that. All you know are horses and cattle, and you're just as stupid.
You ain't marrying him. That's final.
Well, we'll see.
Let's not make it any worse, Etta. I'm afraid I couldn't put up much of a fight. Didn't think it would come to this. Still got a lot to learn. I'll learn it.
Marshal Earp? Yes, sir?
I'm in trouble. Could you spare me a few minutes?
What's the matter? Outlaws chasing you?
I'm green, but not that green. My name's Abbott. Hurley Abbott.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Abbott. Happy to know you. Well, you, selling pictures?
I hope to someday. Right now, I need some advice about fighting.
Oh?
Ned Buntline gave me this note to you.
Ned Buntline, huh? Well, why don't we get out of this sun and win? We'll go inside my office. It's kind of hot in there, too, but at least it's shady. I'll try off my horse.
And so her uncle and her brothers ordered me to leave, which they had a legal right to do. But Etta isn't going to stand for it, and neither am I.
Well, why don't you just elope? Go back east.
It's not that simple, Mr. Earp. See, I like this western country, and I'm trying to paint it.
Well, there's a lot of country between here and California. Now, why don't you and Miss Etta head west?
Is that what you would do?
Well,
Don't be polite, Marshal. I'm not. I can't fight very well with my fists, and, well, I'm clumsy with a gun. I can't even ride a spirited horse.
And I can't draw a good map. You know, Uncle George and the boys, well, they're decent cattlemen, but they're mighty stubborn.
Would you be allowed to teach me how to fight?
No, sir.
Oh. Well, could you recommend anyone? I'm not exactly a starving artist.
Let's think about that for a while. Family quarrels are no good, Mr. Abbott. Even if you learned how to fight, who would you be fighting? You'd be fighting Miss Etta's uncle and her brothers. And my advice is you forget it. Oh, no, not you. Why'd you leave the hospital?
They asked me to leave. Good to get back to my old friends.
Yeah. You know him?
Well, I must have met him somewhere. Oh, this one's Skunky Biggett. He and I had a run-in at the Long Branch doing a card game before I went to the hospital.
All right, book him. Attempted murder.
Come on.
Some of you men give a hand. Take him over to the coroner's office.
Mr. Earp, is this the great Dr. John H. Holliday?
Yeah, that's right. This is Mr. Hurley Abbott. Claims to be an artist.
Well, now, he is an artist. If you did that top canvas.
Yes, thank you.
Just a rough sketch.
Mr. Abbott, if you'd excuse us, the doctor and I have got a little visiting to do.
Hold on, Wyatt. Abbott, you meet me down at the Long Branch in about 10 minutes. You're right. Well, I see Dodge City hasn't changed one iota. Still shooting at invalid doctors of dentistry.
Where's Miss Kate?
Kansas City. Buying clothes.
Say, how's that little boy, Benny? How's he doing?
He's getting well. He has a dozen doctors up there. Huh? Interesting type fella, that artist. He intrigues me.
No, Doc. Please.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, you're no Carl Bodmer, Alfred Jacob Miller. Not yet.
Well, that's not really the point.
Huh?
Miss Etta's people have warned me not to see her again.
George Jackson and the boys? Quick tempers and slow draws, all of them. Now, you let me take care of your family problems, Abbott. You just paint pictures.
I'm afraid you don't understand. They insist upon a fight. I can't let anyone else take over for me.
You want to kill them?
No. Oh, God forbid. If they come after me with guns, I want to be able to shoot well enough to... I don't know. Disable them, perhaps.
Abbott, I could probably teach you how to kill a man in 6 months of hard practice. But shooting to disable, it'd take several years.
Oh. Well, I think I could learn to be a good fist fighter.
And break your hand so you couldn't hold a paintbrush? No. Now, Marshal Earp and I'll have a talk with the Jacksons. I like this one. Paint it in oil.
Oh. Mr. Earp, have you seen Hurley, Mr. Abbott?
Yes, sir.
He didn't take the train.
No, ma'am, I think you'll find him with Dr. Holliday.
Doc Holliday? You mean the notorious outlaw?
Dr. Holliday is an expert on art.
No, not really.
No, not really, but the doctor has taken a fancy to Mr. Abbott.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm afraid that Uncle George and my brothers... I'm sorry to have interrupted your work.
Miss Etta.
Yes.
Look, I think the only sensible thing for you and Mr. Abbott to do is to head west. It'll give your family time to be reconciled.
Reconciled? They should be proud of Hurley.
Well, artists are, well, they're kind of a strange breed of cat in this neck of the woods. Uncle George and your brothers have been taught to believe that an artist, well, they make kind of poor husband material.
Hurley will be as famous as George Catlin, Mr. Earp.
I'm only trying to say that I think...
Wyatt! Wyatt, that Jackson try's been threatening my artist. I'm going down and give him what for. You better come along. There might be shooting. I'll borrow one of your scatterguns. Doc, no time for jabber. You ready to go?
Miss Jackson, I'd like to have you meet Dr. Holliday.
Miss Jackson? You must be Miss Etta Jackson, young woman Abbott plans to marry.
Yes, I am. And I certainly don't want my family attacked by you. And why do you call Hurley your artist?
Well, I bought a picture from him. Are you coming, or do I have to go alone?
Will you cool off? Miss Etta, I'll try and keep the peace. You go find Mr. Abbott, and I'll handle things here.
Now remember, that fellow may have jumped aboard the Santa Fe. We don't want to do anything that'll make us look ridiculous. Just mosey into Dodge casual-like.
What about Etta?
Oh, she's sorry by now she ever laid eyes on that paint slinger. Come on.
You should have stayed in the hospital.
Brilliant observation.
Look, I ask you just one favor. You let me do all the talking to Uncle George.
All right. As long as you make my point clear.
By the way, just what is your point?
They leave my artist and his fiancée alone. No threats, no badgering. I'm still trying to catch up on the short drinks those doctors allowed me.
Here they come. Now, you stay back here. I don't trust your mean temper. Frankly, Mr. Jackson, this Abbott fella doesn't seem like a bad sort to me. Mr. Buntline recommended him.
Ned recommended him to us. Pretty soon that slicker had Etta's head turned.
All artists are immoral, Mr. Earp.
Champagne and women.
Well, the point is, Dr. Holliday is taking kind of a shine to Mr. Abbott. I don't want you men to tangle with Doc.
We ain't scared.
Well, you ought to be. Doc could kill all three of you in a draw and shoot.
How come you're on their side, Herb?
Because I think it's a foolish quarrel, Mr. Jackson. And I'm hired to keep the peace in Dodge.
Happens we love Etta.
I'm sure of that, sir. And she loves Mr. Abbott.
All right, Mr. Herb. We respect Holliday as a killer.
We can take him.
No. We'll be coming into Dodge to get that painter fella, and we'll come with enough of our men to get him and Doc Holliday, too. That's fair warning.
Hurley?
Oh.
What are you doing with a gun?
Well, I can't let Doc Holliday fight my battles for me.
Why not? He enjoys shooting people.
I'm supposed to be a man. Here, watch this. Right in the heart, see? Of course, in a real fight, I'd only use shoulder shots.
Yes, I see.
It's a very simple problem, learning to shoot a pistol. All you do is keep your sight on the spot to be hit, pull the weapon, and push it toward the center of focus.
That's enough. We're leaving.
Leaving?
Marshal Herb is right. We're getting married, Hurley, and going farther west. Now, darling, listen. You can paint just as well in Arizona or New Mexico.
I can't run, my dear. Etta. Look, I don't approve of fighting any more than you do. But it's a part of the frontier. Now, how am I going to paint Western life if I haven't lived it?
One doesn't need to live the life of scoundrels to paint scoundrels. Look at Doc Holliday and paint him.
You're not even trying to understand.
No, I'm not. I'm going to report you to Marshal Earp.
Dr. Holliday returned?
Yeah, him and the marshal just come in. The doc should be here any minute. Hey, you shouldn't be wearing that.
Self-defense.
Hey, Greener. Take off that gun before you hurt yourself.
I've practiced handling it.
I said take it off.
He don't know no better, Praskins.
All right, then I'll learn him. You're the dude that's been making trouble for the Jackson family. Lift up your hands.
No.
All right, then. Draw.
Drop it.
Get his gun.
Quick.
Whenever you wing a man, you always get his gun away from him. He might kill you from the floor.
Good point to bear in mind. Isn't anybody going for a doctor?
I'll plug up the hole. A couple of your men can walk him over to McCarty's office. You have a clean handkerchief?
Hmm? Oh, yes.
Who shot him?
Leonardo da Vinci here. He drew a beautifully straight line to the brachial plexus.
I claim self-defense, Mr. Earp.
You didn't check your gun. Let's go. Doc, I want to see you over in my office.
Anything important?
Yeah. A wedding.
Hurley, what's wrong?
I had to hurt a man.
You shot him?
Didn't hurt him much. Clear case of self-defense.
Oh, darling, I don't blame you. I blame that horrible...
You folks ready for the ceremony?
Uncle George has hired some gunfighters to make trouble for us.
Gunfighters?
Yes, so we have to have the wedding right now and leave town.
It's the only sensible thing to do, Mr. Abbott.
You can't be fighting Miss Etta's own uncle and brothers.
No, I realize that now.
Good. Mr. Mayor, take over.
Now, Miss Etta, you stand a little here. Mr. Abbott, and Wyatt, you stand up with Mr. Abbott, and I'll stand here.
It's from Katie, Wyatt. She's sick again. I'll just have time to catch the stage.
Of course. Anything I can do?
You can ship me some clothes to Kansas City. I won't have a chance to pack.
I'm sorry, Doc. Ed and I are just going to...
I know, boy. Marry the girl, and then let him run you out of Dodge with a mob. The only artist the town ever had, mob. And you be sure it's done with lots of shooting, huh, Kelly?
Now just give Dick and me time enough to find Etta and start her back to the ranch. Then shove that painter on the 6 o'clock train, alive or dead. Come on, Dick. Come on. We'll follow along in a little while.
And I now pronounce you man and wife as provided by the law of Kansas. Amen. Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
May I kiss the bride?
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Now, what's all this about mobs chasing this young fella out of Dodge?
Well, that's just some of Doc's joking, you know.
Well, I thought as much. I wish you both happiness.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Now, get married again in the church, my advice. See you later, Wyatt.
Is Hurley free to go now?
Yes, but I think you both better wait here until train time.
You mean we should hide behind your guns?
Al?
Mr. and Mrs. Abbott, I think you better wait inside there for a few minutes. Your Uncle George and one of the boys are arriving.
We'll stay right here and face them.
No. I'll do the talking first. You looking for me?
Etta and that painter fella. They run off?
No, sir.
Where's my sister?
I'm not hired to look after your sister.
He's probably got both of them hid somewhere with Doc Holliday. Didn't I warn you, Earp?
That'll do.
What?
Stop shooting with your mouth. Now back off.
No, he means it. We'll soon have plenty help.
Where's Doc Holliday?
He left town. His missus took stake in Kansas City.
Well, that's a break.
Here comes Dick and Uncle George.
We asked Earp, but he's covering for him.
Are you sure they didn't leave town with Doc Holliday? Man says Doc left for Kansas City.
Maybe that's a trick. We start asking questions. Somebody will talk.
Doc had no right to push this thing off on me. He wants the whole town to riot just so his unfunny humor will be like a joke in a graveyard.
Yeah, Dodge don't care if Abbott paints pictures or livery stables.
Oh. But the Jackson family's well connected here. I'm moving the bride and groom.
Where?
First station down the Santa Fe line. You go on inside there and tell them to get ready.
All right, now, what is this, George?
We're looking for Etta and that fella Hurley Abbott.
Well, you're too late. I married him half an hour ago.
That's a lie.
Artists don't marry no girl.
And if they do, they got a couple of wives already. Now you tell us where they are.
At the jail, that's where. You go getting tough with Wyatt Earp, and Etta will be a bride with no family.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Let him go.
And at first I thought you were right, Mr. Earp. But now I've changed my mind.
Why should we be rushed out of town like criminals?
Mr. Abbott, I've stood off mobs when I didn't much care if I had to shoot the whole kit and caboodle of them. But I don't want to have to hurt your wife's kinfolk. They're wrong, but they've done nothing to deserve being mowed down by buckshot.
They're coming, Wyatt.
How close?
That close.
Take Mr. Abbott to his cell.
Just a minute, Marshal.
Look, they're not going to hurt her. Please. Now, you get out of here.
No. No, I'm staying.
All right, Earp, you got 1 minute. Get him out here.
Watch the window.
You are going to protect Hurley.
It's my job now, but I don't like it. Don't your brothers and your uncle mean anything to you?
Not when they come after Hurley with guns.
Look, you got a license, and you got a wedding ring. Hal, bring Mr. Abbott out here. If things get too hot, we'll turn him over to her folks.
No, you won't. I'll talk to them.
Cover me.
Etta, honey, watch those triggers.
Uncle George, we've been secretly married for weeks.
Married? What if he's got other wives?
Well, he hasn't. But if you don't call them off, I'll say that I married a bigamist. I will. I'll yell it right out loud. I'll tell the biggest lie you ever heard.
All right, I'll call them off. But you've got to go with us to make it look good.
You promise not to shoot Hurley.
Of course not. No family scandal. All right, boys. We got our little girl back, and that painter man left town.
Get Mr. Abbott. You fellas going back on patrol. Make sure everything stays quiet.
Abbott?
Where is she?
She went with her folks.
You let them take her.
No, Mr. Abbott, she's taken them. Now, don't you worry about it, though. She's going to meet you later. She told them that you'd been married for weeks.
What?
Yeah. And she said if they didn't call off the men, that she was going to spread the word around that you were a bigamist.
A bigamist?
Hmm? I kind of thought the marriage license had had good effect, but, well, I never thought of calling you a bigamist. You know, so your wife saved a lot of people from getting killed today.
Bigamy? Why, Etta's the first girl I ever even kissed.
Oh, don't you ever admit that. No, sir, not even to Mrs. Abbott. No, sir, you're an artist. And, well, you can't disillusion people.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may
were 4 Gatling guns with the infantry column supporting Custer's 7th Cavalry. But Custer didn't think the Gatling gun important. Had he waited, the Battle of the Little Bighorn might have turned into a massacre of Sitting Bull and his Indian forces. And it was ironic that Chief Joseph, brilliant young leader of the Nez Perce tribe, thought better of the Gatling gun than the white men who invented it.
Take Gatling gun on the wagon. Let the soldiers go.
Marshal Earp?
Yes, sir?
I'm Captain Stewart. I have a letter from General Sherman.
Yes, sir?
A secret matter.
That's probably what we were talking about. Why don't you check the horses outside, Sit down, Captain.
You, trust a Cheyenne?
Captain, you probably have a letter telling me about the breakout of Nez Perce in Idaho. Chief Joseph stole a Gatling gun and 10,000 rounds of ammunition.
You're right.
Mr. Cousin, Cheyenne that just left here, knew about it before General Sherman.
We can't let hostile Indians keep a Gatling gun, sir.
Well, Captain, Mr. Cousin is my advisor on Indian affairs. Why don't you give me a few minutes to have a powwow with him on this?
Certainly. The general remembers you for having done him a big favor.
Yeah, I sure did. I kind of saved the general from being imposed upon to make a speech here in Dodge City.
I heard about that.
Why don't you join me for lunch in about an hour over at the Dodge House?
My pleasure, sir.
And bad white men with some Indians steal Nez Perce land in Idaho. Chief Joseph is a smart young man. He no go on warpath. He just make threat to get land back.
That won't work. You ever hear of Indians getting their land back?
Then Chief Joseph fight.
You think he'd take 100 ponies for that Gatling?
No, not 1,000.
I guess I'm cornered.
You must talk to Joseph.
Did you ever hear of General Sherman when he loses his temper? Bad medicine. Well, maybe if I make my conditions tough enough with General Sherman, he'll send somebody else. You go find Mr. Gibbs. Tell him we may be long riders. He'll know how to pack for us. I want Army Scout credentials for Mr. Cousin. $10 a day for each of us. Subsistence. I must have complete freedom from interference from the Army until I can report to General Sherman.
Granted.
What?
General Sherman likes you very much. He never forgets a man he likes. Write your own ticket.
Good luck, Marshal.
Thanks, we'll need it.
Colonel, the Army's sending the U.S. Marshal and Indian to make talk with Joseph. They probably left the fort by now.
Corporal, didn't you forget something?
Oh, that's right. Excuse me, sir.
Well, I'll let it go this time. I want you men to remember, we're territorial militia. You'll salute your officers and observe the customs of the service.
Yes, sir.
Now go find Major Hanley for me. Tell him to report to me at once.
Major? Major Hanley, the colonel wants to talk to you.
Yeah, just a second. Right now!
Go finish saddling his horse for him.
Yes, sir.
You keep your shirt on, Mike. You know, you've been overdoing this colonel stuff.
Oh? Indeed.
Yeah. You know, we elected you, Colonel. But the boys can hold another election. Now, what's in your mind?
The regulars are sending a U.S. Marshal to powwow with the Indians. Get a detachment and go arrest him.
Oh, just like that. And where are we supposed to find this marshal?
Well, he and the scout just left the fort, according to Sloppy. Corporal...
Masrick.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably headed for the Badlands. But if they were sent by the regulars, you sure we got authority?
I'll take care of that, Joe. You just go get them.
I guess it ain't such a crazy notion at that. We don't want no peacemaking with Joseph. All right, Mike. I and the boys will bring him in.
Well, now that's real kind of you, Major.
Major? We're a bunch of land grabbers, the whole kit and caboodle of us, and you grabbed the most, as usual. Major. Militia. Colonel. Ha!
What do you think of our chances of finding Chief Joseph?
Not good. He will find us.
Hmm? Why should he?
Chief Joseph knows all about us. He is a peaceful man. He will want to hear what General Sherman say.
Yeah, well, I sure hope that... Visitors.
Pony soldier.
Well, if they are, it's the crummiest looking outfit of cavalry I've ever seen.
Maybe we better run, eh?
No. Looks like they might be those land grabbers Colonel Grimes warned me about.
I'm Joe Hanley, Major Hanley, Territorial Militia of Idaho.
Howdy. My name's Earp, United States Deputy Marshal. It's Mr. Cousin, my scout.
Well, for once, Big Mike got it straight. I'm sorry, but we've got orders to arrest you.
Whose orders?
Colonel Dunphy. He's our commanding officer.
Huh? Did you check with Colonel Grimes at the fort?
Take him. His name's Earp. He says the regulars ain't gonna like this, Mike.
It's Colonel Dunphy. Now, you and your men will excuse us, Major.
All right, but you better be sure what you're doing. Come on.
We're a militia outfit. I haven't shaken them down to discipline yet.
Well, you have no authority as militia.
Who says I haven't?
Colonel Grimes, Fort Boise, says you're a bunch of land grabbers, stole half of Idaho from the Nez Perce.
I don't like your accusation, sir.
Well, I don't like being arrested by a bunch of thieves.
Why, you Indian-loving whippersnapper. Guard! Guard! Ow! Well, shoot him! Shoot him!
Now, you fat fool. He's a prisoner till the boys can vote on this deal.
Now, you've all heard what Joe Hanley had to say. But his argument, my friends, plays right into the hands of those Indian-loving punkin heads back east. Now, we settled this range. We staked our claim on it. What have the Indians ever done for Idaho? Nothing. They use it for buffalo hunting ground, then go off into Montana and the Dakotas. No, sir, we're the true pioneers, the real settlers. That's right. And we're not letting any regular army tell us what to do. We're gonna fight for our homes and our land. And if anybody don't like it, Indians! Pull in! Pull in!
Yes, first. Chief Joseph sure got this thing organized. I asked him if I could talk to Chief Joseph.
We talk, but not here, Marshal. My warriors shoot in air. We do not want to fight land grabbers or kill them.
We leave now. Let's go.
Where are they? Where are they? I don't know. Why don't you go find them?
Marshal, the Nez Perce have never killed one of your people. Our Cheyenne brother will tell you it is so.
True. The Nez Perce belong in Wallowa Valley, Mr. Land grabbers make government move them to Lapwai Reservation.
General Sherman has promised to take this to President Grant.
white soldiers and Indian warriors understand. But men who stole our valley in Oregon have only greed and hatred.
Didn't your men steal a Gatling gun?
Whitebird and Rainbow do that. They want to fight.
The Nespers have no big chief, Mr. Erb. They all have right to vote for peace or war.
My brother Julio Cotto and I vote to move tribe to Canada. We have been laughed at.
Mr. Cousin, will you please explain to Chief Joseph what is in my heart?
Mr. Erb is sad. He must tell you the truth.
Let him speak.
General Sherman wants the gun returned. He also wants the Nez Perce to return to the Lapawai Reservation while he's explaining this to President Grant. I think the Canada idea is bad. All the white settlements between here and Canada will be up in arms yelling for the army.
You mean there is no land for Indian, except for what your people do not want?
Right now, yes. Later on, the people who are ashamed of how the Indians have been treated will see that you get a better deal.
Later on? How long, Mr. Erb?
20, 30, perhaps 50 years.
You tell the hard truth. Too hard, Mr. Erb.
I cannot lie to this man.
We will give gun back. We will take gun to Fort Boise.
Yatta, hey! Pakahayito, Nagaling.
It's a long way to the fort. Those land grabbers that call themselves militia have to be dealt with.
But how?
Can your men operate that gun?
Not well, no. That's why warrior chiefs give me gun. When something requires thought, I am appointed big chief. But I am never big chief for long. What is thought compared to Winchesters and fast ponies and the coup stick?
Well, what are you stalling for, Mike? You won your vote to go after the Indians.
We don't know the terrain, Major. If you ask me, I think they went up into Oregon. Have the trumpeter sound officers call.
Oh, your memory's bad. That fool Dutchman lost his bugle.
Well, tell them to whistle it or do something. Assemble them. We're attacked!
Yeah, sounds like a Gatling gun.
Indians! Homeland skirmishes! It is a Gatling gun!
All right, give him another burst. Closer this time.
You ought to be killed!
Oh, no, we won't.
Hold your fire! Hold it!
Where'd Joseph get the Gatling gun?
None of your business. He's agreed to take it back to the fort.
We can't fight that weapon. Is this a demand for surrender?
No. For peace.
Now, I've guaranteed the chief safe conduct back to Fort Boise. Now, what's your word? You won't interfere with us.
Well...
Tell him yes, Mike. If they don't massacre us with that Gatling gun, they can whip us in a running fight.
Very well. You have my word as Colonel of Militia.
Good. You see that you keep it. Because, mister, next time the Indians are going to shoot to kill.
All right, men, dismissed. Fall out. Oh, go away!
They'll have to use the good trail for that gun. We'll cut across and bushwhack 'em in Paiute Canyon.
I gave them my word as an officer and a gentleman.
You ain't neither one. That Injun lover will report on us to the regulars. And if Joseph really does break loose, old Sherman won't help us any. You got thousands of acres of good grazing land in Idaho. Want to give it back to the Injuns?
What?
No, of course you don't.
You think they will break their word?
Well, if they do, they'll have a line across that canyon.
Then we ride into ambush.
You sound like you don't much care.
Ambush. Reservation where we starve. Prison stockade where we die of sickness. Perhaps ambush is a gift from the Great Spirit.
Well, I don't like people to break their word to me, and I don't aim to die quickly, Chief.
Perhaps you and Cheyenne should go on alone.
Chief Joseph, you're going to have to surrender in the end. You know that, and I know that. But surrender to the U.S. Army, not a bunch of land-grabbing renegades who stole your valley.
If it must be. Your heart is good, and you have hope. Tell me what to do.
Well, sir, if I was the chief of the Nez Perce, I'd never send my men into the flat of a canyon. I'd divide my warriors and send them along both sides of those ridges.
And the Gatling?
I'm going to take that to higher ground, too.
And use it to kill, Marshal?
You have a right to defend your lives when you're obeying the law. Now, Mr. Cousin and I have Army orders to return the Gatling gun. We're moving to higher ground, Mr. Cousin. You and I will be in charge of the Gatling gun.
Ambush?
Maybe. But this time, if they jump us, we'll shoot to kill.
I hope they do not jump us.
Yeah, me too. Now, this is my decision, Chief. If we do run into trouble, I'll take the responsibility. Don't you join the fight until I yell for you.
We will come fast.
Hey.
Atente, Pianto.
Halt! Dismount. Hide your horses in the brush.
Hurry it, men.
I don't mind killing a few Indians. But I don't know about a U.S. Marshal.
They won't even find his grave. Up there, Mike. It's that marshal and his scout trying to make a sneak.
I can't let him get away with that gun. Detachment! Get that gun! Rush him!
Put it up in there. Put it up in there. Hurry up.
Here. Unharness the horses.
I have 5.
Put them over there. Take care of the horses.
What's the matter, you men? I told you to charge. Get that gun!
Come on, men, get in there.
Rush him!
Come on, you soldiers, get in there. He can't turn that gun sideways. Wait a minute.
Too hot. Cease firing. Bugle, sound retreat.
We ain't got no bugle.
Harder, I'll shoot closer.
Everybody out of here!
Yeah, head for your horses. Joseph! Joseph!
Egan! Kill him! Kill him!
No! No! Cease firing! Cease firing! Stop shooting! Stop! Stop! We surrender!
All right, I'm going to take you men back to the fort. You can explain your story to Colonel Grimes there.
No. I ask you, turn them loose.
These men stole your land and tried to kill me.
I am sick of argument. Fighting, killing. I beg this of you, Marshal.
It is a mistake, Joseph. Other chiefs hear this. They will go on warpath.
We accept no favors from Indians.
Shut up, Mike. They could have scalped every one of us.
Marshal, Indian is taught to show no mercy in war. That is wrong. Grant me this gift of mercy.
All right. Take your men on back to Oregon.
I give you my word as an officer and a gentleman.
Your word's no good, mister. Chief Joseph and his men are going to escort me close enough to the fort so you can't bushwhack me again. Now bury your dead and get out of here.
Thanks, Earp. Thank you, Chief. It's a better deal than we deserve.
I wish I could promise you justice, but you won't get that. But I do want you to believe that there are many white men who have a bad conscience. Like I said before, it will still be many years until the Indians are treated as human beings.
I understand that now.
Well, Chief, we're close enough to the fort now.
All right, my friend. If you hear that the Nez Perce try to escape to Canada, think kindly of us. We have no place to go.
I'll make a full report to General Sherman. Chief, the world is often a place of cruelty and injustice to men of all colors. But us Christians believe that all will be treated fairly in the paradise of God.
What you say is true. I will think of it many times.
Ihiahe.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
As late as 1879, frontiersmen would not believe that the great herds of buffalo had vanished for all time. The truth was that they had been slaughtered in 20 years of ruthless hunting. But both white men and Indians clung to the myth that the buffalo were hiding in the mountains of Wyoming and Montana, that they would move back to the prairie someday. Realists like Marshall Earp knew that this was nonsense. But men are seldom proof against wishful thinking and the folly of a cherished dream.
All of you stay right here. I gotta tell Wyatt. But nobody else. Wyatt?
Well, Mr. Masterson, haven't seen you in a month of Sundays.
Listen, Wyatt, there's buffalo. Thousands of buffalo, maybe a million.
Buffalo?
Sure, they came out of the mountains.
Mr. Masterson, you better cool off and have yourself a little bit of drink of water.
Listen, all your old pals are going. I made them stop in Dodge to tell you. A big hunt, Wyatt, just like the old days.
Well, I'll be Charlie Anders, Buff Corbett. Is that Tripod Jeffers?
Sure. And I even sent word to Bill Tillman.
Yeah, you must be dreaming, Mr. Masterson.
Why, what do you mean?
Well, now, you know we exterminated all those buffalo a long, long time ago when we were young and foolish. I'll go out there and say howdy to those fellas, but I'm no ghost hunting buffalo in a happy hunting ground.
Look, Wyatt, it's true. Ask them.
Howdy, Marshal.
Hey, get in.
Howdy, Marshal.
Howdy, Buff. Charlie? Now, B, if it isn't Tripod Jeffers, you mangy old coot. Just like old times.
Wyatt ain't going.
Ain't it going?
No, he doesn't believe there are any buffalo on Smoky River.
Oh. That's right, I sure don't. Of course, it'll be a nice ride. Plenty of fresh air, lots of sunshine. Yes, sir, it'll be a nice, long ride out there.
No use arguing with him. We gave him his chance. Let's move out before the town gets nosy.
You're gonna miss us, Wyatt.
Too bad, Wyatt.
We'll save you some good steak, Marshal.
Yeah, I bet you.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of meat up there.
I'll see y'all come spring.
What in tarnation's all that about?
It was just Bat Masterson, some old friends. They stopped by to say howdy.
Oh, Wyatt, there's a telegram here for you. Santa Fe agent says it's serious.
Well, telegrams are always serious to Mr. Perkley. To all peace officers. Apache renegades led by Horse Collins jumped New Mexico reservation. Army intelligence says they are headed for Smoky River country in West Kansas to hunt buffalo.
Buffalo? Ain't the Army been told there ain't no more buffalo?
You know, I could be wrong about this thing. Apaches aren't just jumping the reservation for the heck of it anymore.
No, Wyatt, you know hunters like us done killed all them buffalo.
Well, Bat and his friends are also heading for Smoky River.
To hunt buffalo? Why, that's plumb crazy. I've rode all the way from Hole in the Wall, Wyoming, clean across Kansas, and I ain't never seen a hoof print or a fresh waller.
Well, buffalo or not, Bat shouldn't tangle with the Apaches. Do me a favor, will you? Make a fast ride on Roscoe out to Mr. Cousins' farm. You know where it is?
3 miles south of the Fork, ain't it?
That's right. Don't ask him about the buffalo. Just tell him I'd like to see him as soon as possible.
I'll fetch him.
Howdy, Mr. Cousin.
My friend.
Yeah, the rumor about the buffalo's really getting around. You heard anything about buffalo in the Smoky River country?
Yes, much buffalo.
Who told you?
Cheyenne, who scout for Army.
You believe him?
Well, I think they see Some buffalo. Indians see this many. Soon it is told about big herd.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Cousin, you wait in my office. Use the back door. We'll scout the saloons, huh?
Barfly talk, White. Nothing but barfly talk. The drunker them fellers get, the more buffalo they see.
Yeah.
You packing for trail?
Mr. Cousin and I are going to try and head off, Mr. Masterson.
Bat took good care of himself at Adobe Wells, they tell me.
He was fighting Cheyenne. I'm with bows and arrows and a handful of old guns.
Hutchins have Colts and Winchester.
But this just don't make no sense at all, White.
Mr. Gibbs, what men sometimes believe just doesn't necessarily have to have any relationship to the truth. Now, Mr. Masterson and Horace Collins, they think they're after 1 million head of buffalo. They've all headed out for the Smoky River. Now, you take charge here. I'll be back in about 3 days.
And if you ain't?
Well, you know we've been in a fight, and you come after us with a burial party.
Dismount and take cover.
Pony soldier all down, boss.
Are they all dead?
No, 2. And 2 wounded.
Finish them. Drag their bodies into the brush.
All right, now! Get on! Lie down!
We should head for old stage station at Smoky River.
Yeah, you know any shortcut?
Little Una River. That way. Follow it.
Well, let's see if we can shake some speed out of these horses. Come on.
Yeah? No buffalo sign. Nobody see the...
They won't cross the Smoky. What else?
White hunters on trail.
Where?
East of stage station.
How far east?
Do not know.
You liar.
Come on now.
Enough trouble. You better make him talk. Those buffalo belong to us.
Cananias.
Naka.
We came to hunt buffalo. Already we killed Pony Soldier. We do not want more fight.
What soldier is alive to say that we did it? If you want buffalo, you have to treat White Hunter the same way. You better make little Cochise talk, or I'm riding out on you.
Cananias.
Nalikinoko.
Canoe. He say White Hunter's in camp. Daylight before we get there.
Listen, I say we have to kill him. Either the son of Cochise leads us to the camp, or the whole deal is off.
Cananias.
No more akaka.
Kani. You're our boss. We do what you tell us.
Good. We better get riding.
No, he no.
And this here herd of buffalo, there were thousands of them.
You tell us about it later. We gotta get moving pretty soon.
Hey, Matt! Matt, come here, take a look. Buffalo? Oh. Buffalo? Indians.
At Cruz, they're after our buffalo.
Looks to me like they're after us.
Indians, hit the saddle!
water horses now or go on to river?
No water. Not a dust cloud in sight, west or north. Where are the buffalo?
Dust cloud behind us. Many horses, I think.
Well, maybe it's Bat and his outfit, huh?
They travel fast.
Maybe it's Horse Collins and the Apaches. Come on, we'll put the horses in the corral. Get inside. Take the grub bag, the ammunition. Let's go.
Don't waste any cartridges. We'll need them.
Mr. Masterson in front. Apache, close behind.
That's right.
We stay and help him?
Yeah, I reckon we do. Big buffalo hunt, huh?
Hold it there. 2 horses.
Wyatt and Cousin. They sneaked out here to get some buffalo. Let's put the horses over there and go inside. Now bring your canteens and all your grub. Let's take the rifles.
Come on. Here. Come on. All right. Come on. Come on.
No firing yet.
Come to your horse.
Tell them we're going to surround that place.
More soldiers come?
No. Tell them we'll wait until dark and then move in.
What about buffalo?
Later. We get White Hunter first.
Kaniha, siho, nahayo.
Mr. Masterson, the buffalo are a dream. They just don't exist. Now, all you succeeded in doing is getting us cornered by a bunch of Apaches.
You and Cousin sneaked out here after buffalo.
We chased you out here trying to get you to turn back.
Mr. Earp, get telegram about Horse Collins and Apaches. I think first you find buffalo. Mr. Earp, right. Buffalo all dead.
I still say you... I still say you and Cousin ride out. We'll fight him.
Take a look out there. This isn't Adobe Wells. Circling this a long range. Probably wait till dark and then close in.
Well, not if they see buffalo.
And can't you get that out of your head? It's stupid.
There's buffalo.
Sure. Why would Horse Collins be trying to kill us if there wasn't?
You can't fool Apaches.
All right, Mr. Masterson, just where are all these buffalo of yours?
Across the Smoky, not 10 miles from here.
You're real sure of that, huh?
Yes.
So am I.
Me too, Wyatt. All right, break out some fire. We don't let them think we're low on ammunition.
Move the men back. We're not in any rush.
Yeah! Yeah!
Hold your fire. No point wasting bullets at this range. Let's try and talk a deal with Collins.
Deal?
That's right. Pretend that he's got the 2 of us spooked. Then we'll show him where all those buffalo are.
Well, now you're loco.
Oh, I get it. You don't think you can find that big buffalo herd, huh?
And if we found them, Horse and his Apaches would kill us. And if we didn't find them, they'd kill us.
Sure, you'd be dead anyway.
You can't outsmart Apaches, Wyatt. You can't outfight them either, Charlie. There's no moon tonight. We'll kill each other shooting at Apaches in the dark. I guess I just want Mr. Masterson to admit that there aren't any buffaloes.
Not me. Never.
Easy, Jeffers. Take it easy. Get over there. Keep an eye out.
Maybe you can outsmart him, Wyatt. At least we can take the pressure off here.
It's not as local as it sounds. Don't forget those Apaches out there think there's a million buffalo out there, too.
I go with you, Mr. Police.
No, Apaches don't like Cheyenne. Here. Finish taking care of him.
Hold your fire. Tell them to stop shooting.
No, no, no.
What is this? They've got a white flag. They want a deal.
No. My friend here knows where the big herd is. We'll take you to the buffalo if you call off the fight.
We can find the buffalo for ourselves.
You know about Elkins Ravine?
Elkins Ravine? Like the palm of my hand.
You better break off the fight and head them off.
If they get out of that ravine, they'll scatter in bunches.
White men talk true, boss.
Now, we won't horn in on your shoot. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Reach. Get the other one. No deal. Yet. But maybe if you find the big herd, we might turn you loose.
That's fair enough.
But we're going to keep your friends right where they are. Tell little Cochise to keep the station surrounded. Tell them we have to look for buffalo in the ravine. I'll stay with our scouts here until you pass the word.
No good. Collins took their guns. We fight.
Hold it, cousin. We fire one shot, Collins will gun him down.
Our friends soon die.
Get on those horses, and don't try anything smart. Hold it. This is far enough. Get down.
Take it easy, Collins. Buffalo wouldn't cross the Smoky till halfway down the other side of the ravine. At least a mile yet.
I'll let them lose the herd.
No, boss. They're right. They've hunted buffalo.
All right. One more mile. Move.
Look, they hold power.
Are they planning to rush us, Mr. Cousin?
No, they do not trust Horse Collins. They're pointing to trail he took.
We'll charge them while they're all bunched up.
Please, no. They scatter. We stay here.
Hold it. You can only make a fool of me so long. Get down. Now, which of you wants it first?
Doesn't matter.
Boss! Come quick!
What for?
Buffalo!
All right, move on.
Buffalo!
Headed south. Come on, we'll get our horses and go after them.
Don't be a fool. Buffalo stampeded men on horseback.
He is right. We go on foot.
You trail. I go get brothers.
No, not until we see those buffalo with our own eyes.
Buffalo. I told you.
You're quite a prophet, Mr. Masterson, but I still want to see him with my own eyes.
Save your breath. You lead the way. Walk fast.
My food, now help me, sir. Terrible. Could be a trick. Take no trick. Them Indians smell buffalo. We're going to get out of here. Come on.
There they are.
Not more than a few dozen.
They always feed in small bunches. Probably thousands more down the ravine.
Buffalo. I tell little Cochise.
No. I want to see more than this.
We kill Pony Soldier for buffalo. You do not stop me.
What do we do with him?
He's not going to go anywhere. We'll pick him up and turn him over to the army. Too bad, Mr. Masterson. Those shots probably spooked those buffalo.
You think that's trouble? Apache dust, moving fast.
We'll try to head for the horses. Keep eye cover. Hold it.
We can make it to the horses?
No, look yonder.
Atende!
Come here, Charlie. I want to show you something.
What's the use of this? It's just a few buffalo.
I want to show them what men died for. Buffalo. Well, there they are. Start shooting.
That's all there is, Wyatt.
If they had any herd to join, they'd have run for it. Go on, Mr. Masterson. Cut them down.
No, sir. Wyatt,
Yeah?
if there'd have been 500, I wouldn't have shot even one.
Good, honest animal, the buffalo. It was decent of all of you to leave him there. In the past, we killed them by the thousands. It's not going to do any good to blow a bugle for that now. I just hope the good Lord forgives us.
Amen, Deacon.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
What is it now?
Want permission to shoot this pony soldier. You and Wyatt Earp said we could shoot him if Mr. Earp failed to come with our money before sundown.
Sun not down yet. We Pawnees, we keep our word. Earp must keep his.
You shoot me, my friends will kill every Pawnee found off the reservation.
No. We wait till dark. If Earp not come by then, shoot him.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Following the Custer Battle in June of 1876, the Army organized a service of security and information. In frontier times, men used the term Secret Service. The main objective of Secret Service officers was to keep watch on the various Indian tribes to forestall an outbreak by angry red men, smoldering under the harsh injustices of the Indian agency system. As Marshal of Dodge City, Wyatt Earp found himself caught in a Cold War, which could at any time erupt in the shrieking of Indian rebels on the warpath.
Anna!
Well, they must have been Pawnees out of the Oklahoma Territory. They're pretty bad shots on horseback. Say, I thought that Brave Bull signed a treaty.
Well, he did, but he can't control Young Wolf. Say, isn't that a bunt line special?
That's right, Lieutenant. It is. Colt Factory had a few made up for Ned Buntline. Say, maybe you're thinking of getting a lot more of the Secret Service. It's a mighty fine gun, especially at long range. Of course, it's kind of hard to conceal.
Well, the Pawnees have just bought several hundred of these.
Oh, Colt only made a few.
That's right, sir. But some gun peddlers are making copies from the original Buntline. And when Young Wolf and his braves jumped the reservation, they met the gang peddling the imitation Buntlines. I thought maybe you'd like to help us track these counterfeiters down.
Well, you got any kind of a line on them?
No, sir. I plan to ride into the Nations and try to reach Brave Bull. He's still top boss of the Pawnees, and I don't think he approves of Young Wolf going on the warpath.
Oh, maybe.
Of course, I can't order you to come with me, but you are a Deputy United States Marshal, and you don't like the idea?
Lieutenant, how long have you been out of West Point?
Well, almost 3 years. Well, if you think I lack experience in Secret Service work...
You sure do. So do I, Lieutenant Clark. But what little I do know about the Oklahoma Territory isn't good. Now, if those were Pawnees that chased you into Dodge, I'm afraid you won't get past their scouts along the territorial border.
Now, that, sir, is a risk an Army officer must take.
Why don't you just stay here until I get a little further information on the whole thing?
Sorry to have bothered you. It would have been risky, Marshal Earp. Good day, sir.
He's gone. You can come in now. Mr. Cousin, you and Mr. Brother have been talking about my Buntline special.
We say Buntline shoot 300 yard. Kill coyote on run.
You say this to the Pawnee?
Not Pawnee, no. We say to Cheyenne in Peshwashka.
Yeah, well, you talk too much and in the wrong camp. Now, that young officer that your Pawnee brothers chased to make a joke may lose his scalp.
Pawnee not hurt him, Mr. Earp.
Yeah? Well, he's riding south to try and find Young Wolf.
Long Knife. Young Wolf.
Ik check my cousin. Young Wolf FBI obedije.
Young Wolf by Buntline?
Yeah. Couple of hundred of them, according to Lieutenant Clark. Now, you see, that makes me responsible. I gotta try and find Young Wolf and the peddlers who sold him the guns.
Pelinka, Wyatt Earp, alto
Young Wolf reservation. Kochi FBI obedije.
Young Wolf on warpath. He's got crazy boys with him.
Well, he jumped the reservation, but he's not on the warpath yet.
You sure?
Mr. Cousin, you and I have been friends too long to have any twisted talk. Now, you know that Young Wolf can't make a move without Brave Bull giving the word. If you and Mr. Brother are afraid of Young Wolf, I have to try and locate him myself.
Young Wolf, Batman. I tell Mr. Earp the truth. We are afraid of him. But we are your friends.
You not die alone, we die too.
Well, I'm not aiming to have any deaths in the family, Mr. Cousin. And I'll tell you something. I'm more scared of the United States Army than I am a young wolf.
Brinca Wyatt Earp, long knife. Push no higher, Mr. Earp. Push no higher. You make joke.
No. The Army's got a new secret service. Scouts, spies. Brave but inexperienced young men who think that they can break up this gun-running business by, well, posing as traitors like Mr. Clark did. We'll trail Lieutenant Clark. He won't find young Wolf, but young Wolf will sure find him.
You Indian agent?
No, I'm a trader.
What you sell?
Guns, cartridges, whiskey.
You stand straight like Pony Soldier. Lojero. Ring on finger. Where is ring?
I sold it.
Pony Soldier officer. I have seen him wear ring like this. He is spy for Army. Shoot him. White man, get off horse. Cheyenne, move back.
I'm Marshal Wyatt Earp of Dodge City. Mr. Cousin of Brave Bear. Mr. Brother of Yellow Hand.
No fight with Cheyenne. What you want?
I'm looking for bad white men who sold guns to certain Indians. Like this.
Take gun. Give here. Buntline Colt.
Oh, you recognize it, huh?
I see picture. White trader have picture.
Did you buy any?
No.
Young Wolf is lucky. Guns like that, no good.
Huh?
Cheap imitations. Bad men make to cheat Indian.
Why you bother me with this talk?
My Cheyenne friends will tell you I do not like white men who try to cheat Indian. Guns like that, no good. They blow up, kill Indian.
You lie. Our gun's as good as this. Our gun's better.
Fine. I'll have to try and find some bad bunt lines. Maybe the Osage were stupid and bought...
Liar. I show you. Monojo.
White trader cheat young Wolf?
No. Bring cartridges. Nemo. Good guns. Good cartridges. Killed coyote at 300 yards. Open box. Here.
Chakma, Ek be a noble, ik chakma.
You shoot gun.
Not in my hand. Give me some rawhide.
Here, Baha. You play trick?
No, just trying to save you from getting your head blown off. You think the gun is so good, you try it.
No. You shoot gun.
Here.
The gunsmith who put this together didn't know how to ream the barrel into the frame. Maybe he didn't care. Maybe he wanted you and your men to get killed.
One bad gun. Rest are good.
All right. Let's try another one.
Molojo.
Young Wolf, you make big talk about how good this gun is. This time you shoot.
No. You shoot.
No.
Molojo. Ula malay malo.
The cylinder arm didn't line up the chamber with the barrel. The bullet split and the side blast knocked the loading gate in your man's hand.
I will shoot you along with Pony Soldier.
Mr. Cousin, explain to Young Wolf that shooting up people isn't going to help him get his money back from the men who cheated him.
Pelinka, Wyatt Earp, Atete Pialta Bakahayicho.
Hatak, Gokma, Hatak.
Machado.
Ich Chukma.
Atete Pialta Bakahayicho Nagalim Bakalo.
Hatak. Ich Chukma.
Howdy, Lieutenant.
You still have a gun? Why don't you do something?
Well, I tell you, I never did figure myself to be the equal of 12 Indians armed with Winchesters. You just take it easy. Maybe we can talk our way out of it.
I'm an officer of the 2nd Cavalry.
Yeah, it's a good outfit, too. Marse Robert Lee used to be its colonel. But as far as Young Wolf is concerned, you're just a pony soldier he caught spying on his camp.
Well, it's my duty to try to escape.
Yeah, well, not right now. Now, the Army can't use any dead officers, you know.
Mr. Brother say Young Wolf bow wow.
Fine. Lieutenant, they should have taught you something about Indians at West Point. As long as Indians talk, no shoot. And I happen to know Brave Bull. Didn't you trade some of his ponies for those fake bunt lines?
True.
Well, I'm offering to arrest the cheating peddlers and get your money back.
Nah.
Well, of course, maybe Brave Bull has changed. Maybe he doesn't mind being cheated.
Old Chief Ray's devil about this.
Well, then why don't you send for Brave Bull and let him say whether he wants to kill a couple of white men or whether he wants the price of his ponies?
I will send for Brave Bull. But you and Cheyenne and Pony Soldier are prisoners.
Fair enough. Mr. Brother and Mr. Cousin will turn in their rifles. Here.
I forget about this gun. Why you not shoot me?
Because you get control of your temper? Talk like a sensible chief? Stay that way, Young Wolf.
There's your judge and jury, Marshal.
Keep underestimating Indians, Lieutenant.
You could have made a fight of it.
Oh, sure.
John Law, you come.
The marshal is right. White man named Gunham Dobie sells Young Wolf cheap guns.
Dobie. He sells farm equipment out of Dodge.
Also guns and whiskey. Brave Bull, old man. I tell my young braves stay on reservation.
We were wrong. If you arrest bad white men and give us back our money, we will return to my father's camp.
Good. It'll be done.
Wait. We hold him till sun go down second time. Pony soldiers angry at Young Wolf. They will not shoot while we have army officer and Cheyenne scout.
You're giving me until day after tomorrow.
That is right.
Brave Bull, I will need Mr. Cousin and Mr. Brother.
Why?
They must try to buy guns for Mr. Dobie. That way we will have evidence to show our judge. Can can get into trouble leaving the officer here, Brave Bull. I wish that
No. Officer, stay. Talk is finished.
You two belong to Arapaho or Sioux?
We Cheyenne. 2 Moon sent us. 2 Moon Mark.
That's Cheyenne, all right. 2 Moon send you here on business?
2 Moon want to buy handgun. Bang, bang, bang. 6 times. Also want to buy Winchester.
How much money?
Yeah, you count.
Not enough. I've got a lot of guns to sell. I can't risk my neck on a piddling deal.
We get more. How much?
$5,000. That'll buy 100 guns, you tell 2 Moon. But he'll have to pick them up at stage stop 11, first north of Dodge.
We tell Chief. Be back tonight.
Through the back room. I'll show you.
Oh, no more.
All right, move along. Get the money.
You're taking quite a chance, ain't you, boss?
It's our last deal. 2 Moon will pay $5,000. We make delivery, pocket the dough, then ride south.
Not into pony country, I hope.
You still don't get it, Pete. Indians never fire new guns until they meet the enemy.
Well, you steered us right so far.
Say, you better get started packing all the guns on hand. I promised those Cheyennes there'd be 100.
Buttlines and Winchesters?
Yeah.
There's not more than 80, all told.
Well, it's near enough. For them.
Now, as soon as Mr. Brother and Mr. Cousin hand the marked money over to Gun and Dobie, we'll set fire to this shack here next to the warehouse. I figure Dobie and his boys will try to save those guns in the back room. That's where we'll take them, in the back room.
Well, there'll be a lot of people around there.
Yeah, hell, but I think they'll all be fighting the fire out here in the street, and any shooting will be done back here in the alley. We'll crash in the alley door.
Wyatt, this is Major Hendricks of the 2nd Cavalry.
Howdy.
Marshal Earp, where's Lieutenant Clark?
Well, Major, I had to leave him with Brave Bull as a hostage.
You did that.
That's right.
Then I'll have to arrest you, Marshal.
How many soldiers you bring with you?
I don't need soldiers. You're under arrest.
I'm sorry, sir. Take his gun.
You'll do time in federal prison for this, Earp.
Yeah, I may at that. I haven't got time to explain this whole thing to you. Or do it at the warehouse. I'll take him in the cell.
You sure you can pull this off, Wyatt?
Nothing's for certain, Mr. Kelly. Come on, let's get going.
Hal, you and Brick catch up with us.
We're supposed to come through the back room. Did you get 5,000?
Half. 2 Moon says he pay other half when you deliver guns.
All right. Count it out. 500. 700. Come on, hurry it up. We ain't got all night.
Fire!
The shack next door. I gotta save those guns. Clean out that safe. And you engines are gonna get it. Here we go.
patch him up. Take all the money out of the safe.
You dirty John Laws. You killed Louis.
I can't take chances winging him the way Wyatt does. Here, put the cuffs on. See you.
How much you figure?
Enough to buy many ponies. Out there in the head.
Wyatt, you in there? Open up! What are you trying to do? Set the whole town on fire?
Fire's out, isn't it?
Well, almost, little thanks to you. Why, Mr. Doby, what you hurting about?
Peddling guns and whiskey.
All prisoners taken care of, Wyatt.
Good. Take him along. I gotta ride fast.
Oh, hold on. Where are you going?
To buy a man's life, if I get there in time.
Well, what about Major Hendricks?
I'll hold him for an hour or two and then let him go. Maybe he can try me for treason later.
Bring here. Tie the post.
What is this?
The sun is down, and Marshal Earp has not brought back our money.
No. Tell him to wait.
But the sun is down. Earp agreed if he didn't come.
Sun not all the way down. Tell him to wait.
Okay.
You're too much hurry to kill soldier. Marshal Earp say sunset. Sun all the way down.
We wait. When we kill Pony Soldier, we must all go on warpath.
Warpath. All Pawnee tribe.
Sun is down.
Tell him to shoot.
Okay.
Here's your money. Count it.
I guess I should make a speech of thanks.
Save it. Climb on your horse. I'll cover you. Go on.
You'll keep your word. We keep ours.
All right. But take your young men back to the reservation. Unless you do that, I'll be after you with many soldiers. If there has to be a fight, you will die first. And then Young Wolf.
No fight.
Good.
Send them away.
Hiya, hiya.
How much?
100 ponies, maybe more.
Pay me.
Mr. Earp, I've been a fool.
Yes, sir. But don't tell that to the Army. Never admit you're wrong, and you'll be a colonel someday.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ
নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে, ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Mày Mày quyết kiểu mày hả? Tôi biết kiểu sự bình chilling ấy. Kia na cầm kiếm này. À cái đai máu này. Kia na cầm kiếm này. Rồi. Mày lấy đâu? Thằng lấy rồi. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Tranh mày tranh mày tranh với tao. Nhiều đi quá ta. 233 vòng. Mình có đầu bây giờ. Nhạc báo mà. Vậy cũng chưa đi 30% hả? 20% tiếp quỷ à? 100 không? 110 à? Kiểu tầm 5. Quá. Để cho được khoảng 70 bình. Cái mình đại ai mày người vào nè rồi chút hiện tại wow một tỷ lắm 50 thì vào khoảng là bao nhiêu nhỉ? 2 thì 40 à? 5 thì vào 250. Đủ. Mày được không? Mày ghê 250 mình muốn mày. Năm nay của ông thầy 29 này 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 29, 33, 35, 36, 36, 37, 40 à? 39, 40, không 40 à? 98 à?
Ai, mày xịt đá ai? Phải bay một cục thanh rồi. What the hell?
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Bài nữa không? Thì thiếu reverse rất nhiều ấy. Phải cút. Suy được kéo ra nhỉ? Nào. Thiếu đồ ai à? What's bố 35 2 9 tuổi 10 tuổi 10 tuổi 10 tuổi gần 11 tuổi. Anh được 8 tuổi giờ 6 rồi. 2 score và sẽ ra quay trứng này. Bye bye. Ra quay trứng này. Trứng ra legend đấy thầy ơi. Còn tao sao nhưng mà sao ở đây? Mấy ông tao mặc cái đấy không? Tao không phải này. Rồi. Sợ ra không ra legend này cho bố à? Rồi nang trắng chuỗi à? Chuỗi thêm một quả nữa thì thích lửa. Trốn vai bíp nổi không? Đánh chim mày. Tao cái gì đi thầy ơi? Cứ epic rồi, cứ epic và giá là mình chôn tao. À, ô. Lát không? À, vô địch kìa. Còn lấy cái đồ thủ lên. Phải thấy không? Chết tiền đấy rồi. Chết tiền đấy rồi. Mong thêm gì nữa kìa. Bây giờ bao đi. Quên không? Quên thôi phải thế. Ngang cho đánh nổi á. Được thằng. Nó bảo rồi đi. Nó tự click cái gì nhỉ? Chuồn nào đi tắt mất cái này rồi thầy gì chuồn đào. Lời đi xe lời đi xe. Anh vẫn thắng à? Anh thắng em đi tận 9 không? Nếu mà điều vào ngày rồi là thì đây này. Ơ à đúng. Mình xin à. Game 1 à? Hiểu. Hiểu dám đi game 1 nha. Game giác vậy chồng. Thầy mới đi game 1 vậy. Khỏe thế. Rồi, thằng khỏe vãi. Thằng tanh mình không Galio đéo ăn nổi. Galio hai đồ tàu qua 2 đồ tanh chưa Galio rồi. Mà đéo ăn nổi. Nó khỏe quá. Đúng không? Thằng này tôi bà chết rồi. Đó. Bà chết thì vẫn làm. Bốc lên. Lan chơi 20 tuổi được 2 lần quay à. Là làm tiếp. Ủa ra đâu nó sao vậy? Mày nhờn. Mày cút. Ngay vô đâu ra đi xin tỷ quan này. Rồi ta dồn tới đi. Dây đi 2 lần của Nissan luôn này. Ona luôn này. Ui. Không có mà. Thằng này mới một con. Thằng không con. Mình không con. Thằng này à? Thằng này ai? Gaio 2. Rồi một thằng Gaio 2 nhá. Hết rồi. Đâu nữa? Nếu đéo ra Gaio game rác 80 tiền đến ra. Dùng đúng rồi. 80 tiền cho ra Gaio rồi. Đâu hiểu rác biết. Gaio đéo Gaio đẹp chứ đéo gì mà bây giờ phép đi mà nếu mà đồ tanh yes Gaio đâu yes Gaio ở chôn bố à. Thằng béo thích phớt lờ đâu không? Nó cho chút đấy. Cô có quần áo chưa cất ở đây này. Một tí nhưng mà móc đồ hết rồi. À. Tao trước giờ vẫn thế mà.
Đúng mà. Đâu. Mày ăn để mày bán đâu? Không bán. Nó đâu? Cái tao treo quần áo hơi
Chinh chầu hoàng. Nổi không? Đánh nổi là ngày không? Đừng mau vậy. Bao nhiêu cái nữa? Gì? 2 cái á? 2 cái á? 2 cái lấy đây này, một cái áo đang treo này. Áo của thằng áo đang treo này. À, đéo biết, mất rồi. Đéo biết. Gì? 35 máu à? 35 máu à? Thằng kia nó sống ở chôn búa. Sao hả em? 60 tuổi, đâu được, chỉ được. What the hell, lập VIP của cái đéo kìa. Chưa thấy cái gì, chưa thấy gọi là gì, gọi là thông báo. Mà đéo cho tiền rồi hay gì. Chuẩn không vậy? Mày quá ngay một cái gọi là gì giảm đa phép mày đi mày đòi ăn táo mày phút xuống dưới đi xin 2 sự khỏe đấy anh là lên xin vang ôi kìa 60 mấy tuổi này mình sẽ book cho các em nhá, book cho các em ngay từ vào đầu. Ok bắn hết tốc độ chưa rồi gì đến thanh đỏ không? Thanh đỏ ấn lên là điều ấn được. Điều ấn được rồi hết cơ 2 ly xin à? Thằng xong đấu mà không đánh ly xin à chị Chôn nhỉ? Không đánh ly xin à? Xong đấu có 1-2 ly xin thôi xong, để ly xin vào. Mắc rồi. What the hell? Chơi bỏ phe chờ kia bị rơi. Bây giờ qua cái. À chơi tắm xem có không? Khiếp. Cái gì vậy? Em thoa vào trong mix sự kinh khủng ấy. Tuấn, anh đỡ vũ hoa. Ok chào em. Cần cái gì nữa? Cái gì nữa nhỉ? Cùng đao không được rồi, không một cái này. Đang quay mà. Đây rồi. Sự phải bút một chút tốc độ cho thành nhân vật đấy. Đây rồi, anh sẽ bút cho em bằng sao em? Cái gì nhỉ? Launch into space simulator. Vua. 9U3IE. Cha thấy bây giờ 9U3IE. Lúc này là thằng anh không của tao, thằng trẻ con này. Nó cho tại họ tao Dương Yên nó cho clip cải từ lâu rồi. Để tao chơi được cái này. 9U3IE. Không bóc đâu. Thế tao lấy đồ khô. Thế lấy đồ khô kia của tao là xong mà. Đồ kia tao phơi tối qua. Đồ kia tao phơi tối qua mà đủ tao ấy. Phơi tối qua. Ôi tôi mắt. Tao để anh bay tiếp anh. Ui lao ở đây rồi. Sao vẫn còn ý lao nhỉ? Dám còn ý lao. Mà rồi em ơi. Nhưng mà anh không có Galileo Vũ ơi. Không có Galileo của Juliet rồi. Giờ bài anh yếu ấy. Thôi anh sẽ bút thằng này lên trên hành tinh kia cho mạnh. 100 tỷ à? 100 tỷ à? Nhưng mà như nào là không được ở Tuấn. Ví dụ mà cái trò bọn ta chơi là ý là nó sẽ phóng linh vật bay lên trên cái hành tinh tiếp theo ấy, nhưng mà tao phải làm đến lúc đó đủ tiền thì thôi ấy. Bọn tao vẫn kiểu xoay màn hình ấy, với cả nó có nhiều cái lúc vào phim có nhiều cái kiểu vật xung quanh ấy, như thế. Nhưng mà di chuyển nhanh điếc cho con mở một máu ạ. Thôi anh gì rồi phải châm bài đang thắng thì thua top 5 ạ. Chuẩn game rác cho chịu được game rác.